today's review will be on a pretty random film. Came out of the blue. There was nothing to watch this weekend. What was that movie you wanted to watch?
I was hoping to see Primitive War, which also was like another kind of under the radar movie. But yeah, so little sessions for him.
This is our non-spoiler section of the review. Please click that subscribe button up there, boys. We're at 29 subscribers. If we can get to 30, that would be one more. Okay, so I would say the movie overall was okay. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't amazing. Honestly, the first half of the movie was a lot better than the second half. I was actually kind of like, oh wait, this can go somewhere. This is really cool. It's very stylized. Like, if you like House of a Thousand Corpses, then you probably love this film.
You just say the Rob Zombie genre, basically.
Honestly, Jared would have loved this movie. It would have been like the movie of the decade for him. But what's the chances he didn't go to see it with us this weekend? God damn it, man! I was like, during the movie, me and Mitchell were like, damn, Jared would fucking love this movie.
Every 10 seconds, like, that's Jared. That's Jared. That's Jared's favorite part. That's Jared.
I mean, it's never really. It's like a popcorn flick. Like, it never gets boring, especially the first half of the film. There's always something going on. It's like, whether it's like a transition or music, or there's always something. It's almost like it constantly keeps you engaged. I'll say that. Like, there's always something going on in the film. It's like almost overload. Yeah, so I'll say the movie was alright. The second half was a bit iffy. Mitch, do you want to speak a little bit about the film? What you thought? Nah, okay.
Oh, let's talk about hippos. I like hippos. Yeah, I don't know. I walked out of the cinema liking this film like, what am I trying to say? I walked out of the film disliking this movie more than I wanted to like it. Again, I didn't know anything about it really. I know Peter Dinklage was playing some kind of weird anti-superhero thing. I know it's from like originally sourced in like the movie, like an 80s movie I think came out, like 1984 or something. Again, from a graphic novel of some sort. That's about as much as I know about it. So coming into this, it's not my kind of film. Anybody who knows me knows I'm not a big fan of Rob Zombie kind of style films, and this has got a lot of Rob Zombie texture to it, even though it's got nothing to do with Rob Zombo. It's very, for a film that's very violent and very coarse and all that, it is very lighthearted as well. It's basically Deadpool meets Rob Zombie, if you want to sum it up in a few words. A lot of music, it definitely carries the film. They'd like to implement a lot of punk rock and a lot of, I guess, nu metal as well, to say the least, in it. For me, a lot of the comedy just didn't land. There's a few moments there where it got me chuckling, but for the most part, I'm just kind of brushing it off like, that was a joke. Yep, another joke. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the humor that they threw in was either offbeat or very forced. Like, they knew they had to make something funny here, so it's just like, make something funny, Peter Dinklage. Make something funny, Kevin Bacon. And for a lot of the times, for me, it just comes off very mundane. Even though it is a very graphic film when it wants to be graphic, like, the violence involved is already in your face. But if I'm going to compare it to, say, violence from Bring It Back, which we have referenced a lot, that's the difference between visceral violence and violence just made for satire. This is a very satirical film. It's very self-aware of itself. In that department, if that's the kind of film you enjoy, then this is the kind of film you're going to like. As for me, I just really could not get into it as much as you have. And for a film to star both Peter Dinklage and Kevin Bacon, who I love, they didn't really do much with Kevin Bacon in this film. except maybe for like the final act of the film. For the most part, he's just this character that's there, who's supposedly puppeteering everything, but he's just there. You know what I mean? And in like basically a one room sequence all the damn time. So in that sense, I was kind of disappointed. I wanted to see Kevin Bacon get more involved with the narrative instead of just being this guy on the sideline, get informed on everything that's happening throughout the film and all that stuff. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
There was a few, like 2 or 3 very funny parts in the movie. Like there was one
Yeah.
part. There was one part was hilarious.
Pause.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, I'm not going to say it. There's one part that
Yeah.
made me and Mitch like actually probably the hardest we've laughed in like years.
Yeah, for sure.
The story is very. I'll say the weakest part is the story. It's just very simple. You know, well, Mitch was telling me yesterday maybe it's like on purpose because it's a satirical movie, but I don't know, maybe not. It could have. The story could have been a bit more. I don't know, a bit more to the story. It ended up very simple. Like the first half was interesting, where they were going with this, and then the second half it became very formulaic and like, oh, okay, I see what this is. But I don't know, Mitch. Are we being unfair because this is not our type of movie, especially not your type of movie? If you're a Jared type of person, where you love these type of movies, would you say it's a good movie for these type of movies?
Good. It all comes to a general point of view of what you feel about it. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean everyone has to not like it. And if they do like it, they're idiots.
Right.
You know, it's not like that at all. It's just not my kind of film. So I'm just gonna give it a critique from the reasons why I like and don't like it. So
Yeah.
overall, I just didn't like it. It's not a film that I'm gonna plan to go see again. That's how I summarize the film.
Yeah.
So, all right, I saw it. I'm never gonna see it again.
You can pretty much see it from the poster. If you look at the poster and you're like, oh, this looks like a good type of movie I like, then you probably like the movie. If you look at the poster and you're like, oh, this looks like a bit of a goofy movie, then you're probably not gonna like it. So they're not really lying to you. It's kind of, to me, it was what I expected. I got what I expected. He didn't exceed my expectations. He didn't really the opposite of that, or whatever it is. But I thought you know,
Surprise you.
It didn't surprise. Yeah, I thought you get what you got, and yeah, I just wish the story was a bit better. It wasn't. Yeah, I mean, the whole comedy thing. There's a few very funny scenes, but a lot of movies now they're just trying to chuck in comedy, where there's no need for it. Some of the best movies are serious when it's serious, and then it's funny when it's funny. And I thought, like, if you wrote a movie or directed a movie, you'd want to do that. You'd want to be like, oh, when it's serious, and when it's funny. But this one is just funny and then goofy, and it's never really serious at all. But you know, maybe it's what the movie wanted to be. So again, I don't know. It's just that's why it's not really our cup of tea. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the non-spoiler review, ladies and gentlemen. Any final notes before we start on the spoilers?
Let's get to the the spoilers.
All right. We'll see you next time on the We'll see you in the next video.